Hey, what's up guys? Just pulled up a 30-minute unrated game and we find ourselves in a Spanish. So my opponent's rated 1359, is 200 points lower rated than me, and we're going to try the Jaenisch. So this is the Freddy Krueger repertoire. We throw Freddy out to F5 as black at every opportunity. Alright, now, this is the Dyckhoff variation. Go figure. So we still have the general Spanish idea here of bishop takes knight, removing the defender of this pawn. If I capture here, I'm attacking the knight. He can't take straight away because I can recapture. So I think I can just safely take. Knight's still here, so there's no queen h5 check. Okay, so he's captured there. And something tells me that that is a mistake. I think he was supposed to capture this one, but I can't remember why. Now, what I can do is I can play d5 straight away. That's definitely an idea. Now he could capture here, but then he would lose. Oh, hang on. If he captures there, then he's got two attackers on this knight. That's definitely a possibility. So I don't know my theory in this. We get the Jaenisch more rarely than the Russo, because more people play the Italian than play the Spanish at this level. So I'm attacking the knight. If he takes here, I can just take the knight. If he takes, I'll probably just block, because I don't want to capture captures and then end up with a fork on king and rook. That would not be pleasant. So I think bishop d7 is probably the move. If he saves this knight, I can just push on with the pawn, I guess. He can come in here, then I've got this, so that's okay. Right, so he saved the knight. Now this knight is pinned. This knight is the only attacker of that, which means it's not, sorry, defender of that, which means it's not a defender. Now if I push on, he can bring his knight into here and I play my bishop to there, but then he's got two knights on that. So I don't think I want to do that. If I go here and he takes my pawn, I take his bishop, that's okay. I think I want to get rid of the bishop. Also, actually, I could have maybe blocked with the bishop now. I'm not sure. Then he's got knight takes, queen takes, attacks queen, but then pins knight. So that might have been, maybe bishop d7 was a better move there. Okay, so he's taken. Now this pawn is his, and he also has a development lead. But what he does not have is control of the centre. My pawns have very, very good eyes on the centre. If he takes, hang on, no, this knight's hanging. How long's that knight hanging? Oh, since he put it there. What am I like? Okay, so it's clearly not a chess day. All right, now. Takes is an option, but I'm thinking maybe pushing on, but also at the same time I'm very conscious that I'm behind in development, so maybe bishop d6 to defend the pawn. Looks very sensible, I can't see an immediate problem. Also I'm preparing this, I'm preparing short castles. This bishop can come out here at any time, I might do that now. Knight here or here, both of them defend d5. Okay, two attackers now on there. Might just need to defend with the queen maybe. In fact, he can't take with the knight first because I just win his queen. So I think I've got time to develop my knight. If he takes here, lose your queen, good night. He might try and kick my bishop away, double kick. I can also push, but I'm not threatening the knight. Okay. Well, that's just inviting me to push my pawn forward and attack the pinned piece. So I think he has to do this now. He has to counter-attack my bishop. Then if he does that, I take the knight with the bishop, and he has to recapture with the pawn because he can't take with the queen. Yeah, okay. So this is the question now. I've got options. Take knight, pawn takes, opens up king. Not bad, right? Drop back. So there's no material gain there. Also, I've got tension between these pawns, and my king's still not castled. If I drop back and he does this, and I drop back, he's really opened up his king. I'm going for this one. This way he's going to end up with many pawn islands, 3 pawn islands, right? And yes, we have tension here. He could take, he's got 1, 2, 3 on that, but I think I just have to castle now. I think I do. Unless I take out his knight. No, but this bishop's too strong. I'm going to castle. I'm going to forget about this pawn. The point is here that my king is safer than White's king. White's king is now exposed, and this doesn't really do him many favours. But if he takes with the pawn, I can still eliminate the knight and then win the pawn back with 2 attackers. I'd like to move this knight because I'd love to get this move in. I'm not sure it's winning. Okay, now that's a threat, so I've got to take the pawn somehow or move. Now this is definitely an idea. And then I can win the pawn back, and then I release the queen. I like that. I mean, this was a powerful bishop. No question about it. I'm slightly concerned about the pin here, but then I can just drop my bishop back and I've won a piece, so not a problem. Always be looking for solutions, eh? So I'm threatening the pawn. He has to take the pawn. He could take with D. D takes bishop. That makes the action area for white around here. But what I want to do is maybe just come after this pawn, try and release this rook. So right now this knight is in the way of both rook and queen. So this knight really could do with moving. Now, however he takes the bishop, I think that has to be my next move. It just makes sense. Queen won't have d6. Right here, come in with check. Oh no, bishop's guarding that whole diagonal. Okay, so I take this for free. I can come here with check, and I'm threatening this check. Forces into the corner, checkmate. That's the threat. He's got bishop here to defend the pawn. Oh, I've also got just simply 2 attackers on f2. That ain't too bad. So now it's all about initiative. Now it's all about moving in for the kill and trying to force it. Also, I have queen h4 threatening this and threatening this. And I don't know how he's going to defend both of these. All right. One thought is the crude rook lift. I've got also queen f6 threatening this, but that then gets in the way of a rook lift. I mean, if I simply do this, it's an immediate threat, right? I am improving one of my pieces, I'm getting it into the action, and having a rook on g6 would be phenomenal. He can't go there, he can't go there, he can't go there. Well, that was a blunder, surely, yeah? That has to be a losing blunder. You have to say, why did my opponent make that move? What is the threat? Well, it's obvious. You've just put your queen in line with your king. Right? Any time you put your important pieces in line with each other, or even any pieces in line with each other, you have to check the lay of the land. Okay, and now we take... Yeah. See, even before recapturing the queen, I'm trying not to do anything on autopilot now. Okay, now he's in a real pickle. Okay. I can't go there. I have queen here, again with this dual threat. I like that. I'm going to do that. Both are technically undefended because the king's the only defender of that, and that doesn't count if there's more than one attacker. So, two very unpleasant threats. Okay, now this is the more forcing because it comes with check. King is forced into the corner. That is check. No, it's attacked by rook and bishop there. Oh, no, I just simply win the rook. It's game over. But we are going to go back and we're going to look at the... There isn't a mate, is there here? No, let's go for the material. I have another check here. I also have knight in with check. And we are almost mating now. I think king has to go here, then I win the bishop. Rook blocks. Oh man. Okay, what is the correct finish here? I mean, knight back here just attacks the pinned piece, which is very, very classic, very blunt, but simple tactics. You know, complex tactics are only simple tactics upon simple tactics, right? Good game. Okay, so we'll have a look at the at the game review with that Dyckhoff variation, because I'm not... Obviously, I don't know it by heart. I had to try and figure it out myself from first principles. I don't feel like I did it particularly well, but I am quite pleased with the attack there in the end. Okay, a couple of blunders on my part, and I do get the advantage at this point. Okay, so Jaenisch. You see, the computer doesn't disapprove that badly. White is only half a pawn in front here, which is actually the same. It's saying at the start of the game 0.65. Right, so black has actually gained a tiny bit of ground, gone from 0.65 in white's favour to 0.4 in white's favour with the Jaenisch. So it's by no means a shabby opening, this one. Okay, knight to c3 is a book move, and this is the Dyckhoff variation. Takes good, and book, happy. And this is a blunder. Yes, he should have taken the other one. And yeah, he simply hung his knight and I missed it. Okay, but there we go. But yeah, some, nice play in the end. Let's look at these couple of blunders that I made. Bishop takes knight was a blunder. I could have just retreated. Well, we looked at that. But I liked this continuation. G takes a... What? Oh! Did you see that, right? Queen could capture. Because I can't take back. Because the pawn is pinned by the rook. Oh no, Hunty. Oh no, you muppet. It's a proper muppet move, okay. Next, he does this move, and now I blunder again with rook f6. I'm losing material. How? How am I losing material? I don't see it. I don't see it. Here I can simply take the rook straight back, and now I'm up in exchange. And then bishop g5, and then I pin the bishop. And then the next move I'm going to attack it. So, Stockfish, don't know what you're talking about. But there you go, Master Sasha K. Where are you from? Luxembourg. Pleasure to play you. Thanks for the game. Thanks for watching. See you soon.